And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and our pitcher in this game, Genevieve Beacom. Chris, what should we be keeping an eye on here with her?
Yeah, I want to see how she handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against her, so she's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. And that one upstairs. That one fouled off, 2-2. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
This one in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Luis Rengifo in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. Betts, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Swings and misses. 1-2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt. Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Beacom, 27 years old, and she was drafted in the 7th round in 2024. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. Inning number 2 from L.A. coming up on the show. 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping in, Brent Rooker. And that one fouled off. Rooker matched a homer in his last game.
One and one.
Now she steps off to reset. Ball to strike. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels.
She pulls the hook, Bell.
That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now Kobe Mayo. Ball one there. Mayo recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. Bush pulls it down, and there's two gone. Will Smith to the plate. Another solid power season. A little bit low. Smith went deep twice in his last game. Second inning here, no score. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And next for L.A., Josue De Paula. That clips the corner.
That's a ball.
She's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Vance Honeycutt. Bunting for a hit. Barehand grab over to first. And they get the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out, and way to go.
Here's Betts. Walk to open the ball game. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Slings it across, and Betts is set down. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
2-0.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Next offering is in for a strike.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
That one is absolutely belted. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Around first, digging for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And foul ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air center field. Alcantara makes the catch.
Let's go.
And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. No score. Bottom of the 4th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Beacom back to work. Ohtani, 36 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that is downstairs. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. This one popped up. Smith. He's got it. And there's one down. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. Nice
No
changeup.
ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. In time to Bush. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mayo at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
1 strike.
And that
2 balls,
skips in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2 the count.
Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Yeah, he crushed the shit out of that.
And just like that, they're out front.
And their scoreless inning streak is over.
Take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Smith in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And that's in the dirt. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So only 1 hit. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Gloves it on the dive to first. But he beats it out.
Dude, what kind of toss was that, bro? That was bullshit.
Down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Honeycutt stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. Tag.
Hey, what a throw. That's my boy right there.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
She opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. but now she's got to work out of the stretch.
Shonowell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. They get the force.
Good play, boys.
That's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers. Bottom of the 6th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Rengifo. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fought off foul. Rengifo aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3.
Let's go.
They turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Brent Rooker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt,
1 ball,
it's a ball
2
and 2 strikes. And that
2
one
balls,
missing
2
low.
strikes.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. That misses the zone. And a full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Come on.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh my
Lunge
God,
and
bro.
try, but it falls.
There's nothing I could have done.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound
that'll
now,
do
as
it.
he will make
Well, I
the
held
move.
off the Dodgers as
Jen
long as I could
is
for you
done,
boys.
and they
Couldn't give me
trail
any
as she
fucking
exits,
runs.
but new pitcher coming on, the veteran Dane Dunning.
And as relievers go,
Please don't
he's
let
not
that
a
run
big
score.
strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Beacom made it into the 6th and allowed just the 1 earned run.
Not great, not terrible in this one, Boog.
I can't hit too, boys. You got to score runs.
Ultimately,
I can only just pitch. That's some bullshit. That's a loss right there. Look at that box. Look at that fucking box score, and that she gets a loss for that. It's bullshit against the best team in the majors. And we're home against St. Louis. And St. Louis is good. Didn't they rock me last time? Why is Sim season next to that? Like, you could accidentally hit that. That's so weird. Whoever decided to do that is a moron. Yeah, they touched me up last time I played them. And she's a 90 overall. And she just needs another couple good starts to get her ERA down, Bell. Okay, we're only 2 games back in the wild card. Damn, Spencer Strider, 160 already. 35 back. That's too many. That's crazy. Ten, 4, 5, 9, 9, 2, 8. He had back-to-back 10 strikeout games. That's crazy.
just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Jen Beacom. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, she's a strikeout per inning type pitcher.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more hitters striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need a runner on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout pitcher, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and she's got it.
Bob Larkin leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And that's
Ball
too
one.
high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the
Oh,
strikeout.
sit down, bitch.
The string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Beacom,
0-1
27 years old, and she's a native of Australia. And that's in the
1-1.
dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Strike 3.
Oh, she falls the hook. No, what a
Chase
bitch.
little bit out of his own
Grab
right
some
there. I don't think
bench.
that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Line to left, and foul ball. Here's your 1. Ground ball left side. In time to Bush, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Second inning set to go. Now on
Oh,
the
Jose
Cardinals,
Ramirez
number
is on
4
the
hitter,
Cardinals in
Jose
the future.
Ramirez. Beacom back to work. Fought off foul.
Damn, he's 38.
You're 1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
And she
he
got
chases
him.
that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
And that's
Well, I
3
don't think there's a hitter
strikeouts.
alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and It's just such a tough pitch to lay off
Ball,
on.
that's out.
Freddie Fermin in now. Takes ball one off the plate. No score here in the second. Fermin went deep in his most recent game. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. The count now 2-2.
Lean to.
That one down the line and foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's too high, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And up next for St. Louis, Thomas Sajazi. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. And ball 1.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2.
She might have to look for a different put away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the
Bush. There's one. Out. What a double play.
Let's go, boys. What a play.
Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Travis Bazzana. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Breaking
One
ball
ball,
misses
one strike.
down and away. Trying to bunt his way on. Bush.
Oh,
Well,
my
Siggy,
bad.
that was really nice looking.
I don't know.
Get it down and
Actually,
a good
not my
spot.
bad.
And he makes
You
it
should have
look easy.
fucking let the
That
second
angle was
baseman get
perfect.
it, bro.
Ball stayed above the hands.
That's your fault.
Could almost walk to first.
Carson Benj digs in now. And a good
That's what I thought he
fastball
was
to
gonna
start him
do.
off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Bazzana on at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Slides, but it gets by
Oh,
him.
come on, man.
Lead
I
runner
mean, you
to
guys can't
second,
score any
so
runs.
2
The least you
on
can
and
do is play
nobody
some
out.
Back
defense.
against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Brenton Doyle. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in.
Goes
Ball, sit down, bitch. Swing the bat. You got struck out by a girl, fool.
Bob Larkin next up for the Cardinals. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the
She's
count.
looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the dirt. Popped to third.
Got him.
Tag, got him.
Good throw, my boy.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Oh
And
my
they strike
God,
first
bro. How does
as
he
they
hit
take a
that?
1-0 lead.
That's in the freaking dirt, man.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start.
Come
for some,
on, that's
so that was
such
nicely
bullshit.
done to beat
Look
the
at that
odds.
pitch,
Not
bro.
much to this one other than
Come
just a
on,
willingness
man.
to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And she is not happy, Bell.
And the batter now, J.J. Weatherholt. And safe. It's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss.
No ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
1 ball. 2
in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly.
And she
Oh, you wouldn't throw another breaking ball, Bill. That's why you're in the broadcasting booth and not on the field. If you don't know what you're talking about.
Number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Damn, she gets crazy look in her eyes when she spins that ball. She spins it, Bill.
Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the top of the 4th.
Wait,
here's the first
holy
baseman,
shit.
Charles
We got to run?
Dugan.
Oh my God, stop the presses.
Dugan, a former
We got to
All-Star,
run.
26 years old, and they went out and made a
Unbelievable,
trade
Bill.
for
They
him
scored a
last
run.
season. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. She's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is downstairs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
3-2.
Swing.
Ball, bring him up, Bill.
And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ball 1 there.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases
Oh,
that
what a
dirt.
pitch.
Out on the
Unbelievable,
drop,
Bill.
strike, 2
She
ball.
pulls the heck out of.
The dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what she was looking for on the mound.
Freddie Fermin next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball up the middle. Freeland throws the
There we
first.
go. Good play.
That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Beacom back to work. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters she's set to face batting from the left side, same side she throws from.
Gets under it and pops it up. Freeland sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Travis Bazzana. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That she caught it behind her back.
Oh! What a play!
Nicely done
Let's
for the out.
fucking go!
Carson Benj next up for the Cardinals. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground to third. In time to Bush. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds
What a
down
play by
quietly. Score
Beacom
remains
Bell.
tied 1-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
And they got a
stepping
couple
in for the
runs.
Cardinals, Brenton
Oh
Doyle.
my goodness, Bell.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that misses. Ball one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
This to third. In time to Bush. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Bob Larkin.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ripped to short. In time to Bush. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. Late on that fastball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and the pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, and get her teammates back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that skips in the dirt. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. New inning getting started. And now here is Charles Dugan. A little bit low.
That's a ball. 1-0.
That one fouled off. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, she's had her best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Left field, Dominguez sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
The Cards trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Miller zips it across, and Ramirez is set down. Now here is Freddie Fermin.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty.
Victor
She's pitching great tonight, Bell.
Now
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him
What
this
a game.
season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Beacom worked into the 7th, struck out 7 and gave up.
And she gets
the
the win.
Some really good work from her on the mound, Boog. Maybe not dominant, but put together some good innings and helped lift him to the W. Nice job.
She dominated. And we're pitching at home against the Diamondbacks.
Genevieve Beacom is getting ready. She not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. She'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Genevieve Beacom. But Chris, she hasn't exactly been stellar here on her home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this pitcher, no different. She wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure she wants to turn that around, and we'll see if she's able to start that in this one.
Carlos Rodriguez leading things off, and takes a strike. And it skips into dirt. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, on those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The lefty fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and
Oh, she got him. Let's fucking go.
They'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And now the shortstop, Blaze Alexander. The shortstop takes the ball. Alexander, in his 7th season, 31 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
One ball, one
down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound she's already thrown 13 pitches. They got her working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Strike 3.
Oh, she strikes him out. Let's fucking go.
Settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game.
She gets the first 2 hitters on a changeup.
Out on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Dude, how old is he now? 33? Still a 90 rating?
In the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
So man aboard, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Oh my god, that's such bullshit.
Here's the second baseman, with 3 hits on the series, and one of them a homer. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. She can settle in. She can get some length if she just cleans up her mechanics a little bit.
And now it's even up.
Full count.
In the dirt. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Pulls it in.
Oh my God, I love you, bro. I want to give you a big hug.
2 men left stranded.
What a
catch. The Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. New inning getting started. And now it's Ps5 Beacom back to work. Outside low. And it's 1-0. Yepes with a homer in his last game. A little bit low.
2-0 to count.
In there at the knees. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, Brister. Puts it away for the out. Drew Jones now at the plate. And that misses. Ball 1. Jones launched a homer in his most recent game.
1-1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone.
What?
His second home run of the series. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Beck sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out. So the lineup flips over. Carlos Rodriguez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is in the dirt. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Blaze Alexander. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Just missed.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count.
Oh, now a great stop. And very nice.
Let's go. What a play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is down low.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Into center and a base hit.
Dude, he hits everything, dude.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Acuna takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Alvarez stands at first with 1 out. To the right side, and that's just foul. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the second baseman. Flied to right his first time. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that one is in the dirt. 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Marte going after it. And that is that. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch. Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Beck makes the grab, 1 away. So now the DH spot. Robert Hassel III. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hassel in his 4th year, 29 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Grounder might be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Double play.
Let's go.
What a clinch.
Fuck yeah.
In the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Pirates nothing.
Oh, what a play by Cattell.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Agustin
Come on,
Ramirez.
guys. You got to give me some
This
runs,
is a guy
man.
who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Just missed.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And that's in the dirt.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. She can keep her mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Off the mark there. And now 3-0.
Rio.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and Guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Rodriguez, the next to
1-0.
hit, takes outside.
Ball.
This one in the dirt.
2-0.
Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Beck under it.
Relay 2.
One away. Next to hit, Blaze Alexander. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Out front, rip foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. That's in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Full count.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. She went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man,
You don't even think about taking me out, bro. Come on.
Dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Dude, let me finish my shit, bro. Dude.
And the line not closed on her yet.
Oh my God, bro.
On base. Back with a new pitcher after
How does he not swing at that, man? He didn't swing at any of those.
Now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Beacom with some decent work and a shorter start.
She'll want to do better in her next outing, but there are some positive takeaways here. Even
All
if
right,
they couldn't come up
none
with
of
the
those
win,
runs
plenty
scored.
to go over
Thank
from the
God.
start.
I would have been so pissed. And we won. And no, we lost. Well, looks like the coach made the right decision. I hate to say it. And she's going to the double braid.
Jen Beacom is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what she's made of. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here in Atlanta, and on the mound in this one, Jen Beacom. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to her.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that she can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. She's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what she's able to do in this one.
Michael Harris II, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Falling behind 2-1. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it skips in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And the batter now, Justin Dean. And that one pulled foul. Dean batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And a ground ball to first. It's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Stepping in, Heston Kjerstad. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Here's Marte for one. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Good shit, boys.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough
And that's a
plays
pitcher's
look
best
simple.
friend, the double play.
Davison De Los Santos getting ready to hit. That's a base
Oh
hit.
my god, dude. How is he sitting on the changeup? Yeah, okay.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Matthew Lugo in the box now. No balls and a strike. De Los Santos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. That one missed.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. That one is upstairs.
2-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout.
Sit down,
and
bitch.
That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 1 and the Pirates 0. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Antonio Gomez. And a first pitch
Oh, nice,
fastball
boys.
is
You got
in
3
for a
runs for
strike.
me?
Well, after
I
putting up
love
a nice
that.
inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get
Well,
through
that
this inning,
gives her
get the bats back up
confidence.
there while they're hot.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning
Ooh,
track.
I thought it was gone.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
1 out, base is empty. And downstairs. And strike 2. That one the other way. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Dominguez sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Beacom back to work. That's in for a strike. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Chop back up the middle. Got him on the
Oh, what a fucking play. Let's go, Cathal, my boy.
He knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's
what a play by Cathal Marte.
Times from growing up to batting practice and into these big league ball games. Really good job.
Harris in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Called strike right there.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill.
And that one hammered way back there. Gone.
Man.
He sends it out of here.
No one's hit us her sweeper that good like that. Crazy.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And now here is Justin Dean. And a bunt towards third. And a foul ball. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again.
Come on, man.
Back-to-back homers. And we're all square. It's 3-3.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Kerstad batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Davison De Los Santos. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Base is empty, two away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Now 1-1. To third, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now in for the Braves, Matthew Lugo. Ripped to right. Brister makes the grab, and that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. On to inning number 4. Back at Truist Park, bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Antonio Gomez. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than she wanted to at this point of the game.
Just missed.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making her work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jonathan Clase. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Just missed. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
1 out, the runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. That's the second out. And next for Atlanta, Diego Benitez. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And here it comes. And a count 1-2. Gomez stands at second with 2 gone. And a ball evens the count. That's down and in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they probably
Good play. Save the run.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now that one is lifted in the air.
Dude, he's impossible.
Chase.
Dude, he's fucking impossible, bro. That's such bullshit.
Across is the runner from first. And they lead by 2.
Dude, he hits everything, man. Such bullshit.
Down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Heston Kjerstad. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
De Los Santos in the box again, takes a strike. Curve in the dirt.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1-2.
1-2.
And that one upstairs. And it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Dude, how does he not swing at that shit? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hitter didn't offer at it. Now she has
Dane Dunning taking over on the mound.
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several.
That game was such bullshit, dude. Dude, Michael Harris just hits everything no matter what you do. It's throw it in the dirt. You could bounce it halfway to home plate off the dirt and he'd fucking smash it. No matter what you do.
So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Jen Beacom.
Well, no doubt about it. She's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, she's got good stuff. She's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that her stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Foul ball there. On the ground, out to short. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. There's the strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
We're a game and a half out of the wild card.
Sliced hard, but
And we won the World
foul
Series
down the left
last year,
side.
Bill. We're the defending champions. A game and a half
One
out of the
out,
wild
bases
card.
empty. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
That one fouled off. Oh, right to the backstop. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Out to short, Miller. Fires to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Up now for Milwaukee, Ryan McMahon.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Yes.
In the dirt.
1 ball. 2 straight.
What a curveball that was.
And one in scoring position. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a
No!
miss.
She throws the changeup and pulls the strike.
And a man left. And now the
Sit down,
Pirates will
bitch.
get their first opportunity. No score.
She's just a girl, man.
Back here in Pittsburgh, leading off.
And they
Anthony
get her a
Volpe.
run, Bell.
Beacom back to work. And there's a foul ball. Volpe with a couple of homers in his last game. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
Oh! She blows it right by him. Sit down, bitch. You got struck out by a girl.
In terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Aaron Zavala up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball. 2 straight.
3,
Oh, sit the fuck down!
That two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swings through that.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got it!
Oh!
It's an immaculate inning.
An immaculate inning!
All she's saying, who
She threw an immaculate inning.
Immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
Holy shit, we're going to clip
really
that.
Special.
She just threw an immaculate inning, Bill. Unbelievable. Immaculate inning right there, live.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
And we got it clipped. And Bill, she just threw an immaculate inning. That, if you would have told me that a woman would throw an immaculate inning, I would have told you you're crazy. Yeah, I would have thought I was crazy too, Bill, but it just happened. It did just happen, Bill.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this pitcher out there on the mound. See if she continues to climb the ladder.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So lead
Oh, how does he lay off that? Are you fucking kidding me?
Easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next to hit, Henry Davis. Swings and sends a rocket to right.
Oh my God, bro. How is he just sitting on that?
Runner around third. Relay throw home. He'll score in the
Oh, you guys are trash.
Well, a swing like
That was like a high school team relay.
We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
Fucking bullshit.
All he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. And a strike in there. This one in the dirt. Tag save.
Oh my God, dude, you're trash.
Davis, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That one down the line and foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
He goes down looking.
Yeah, swing the bat, you little bitch.
This pitcher will throw any
Sit your bitch ass down.
She goes off speed, gets the out.
What a hook! And she's not scared to throw that hook in any count, Bill. She'll throw it in any count. She doesn't give a shit.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. In the dirt. And that is ball one.
No, that's a ball.
One away with a runner at third. That one misses. And it's 3-0. And ball four, two aboard.
She's making things difficult for herself right now out there on the mound, but you know her confidence should still be high enough to.
And that one in the air center field. Alcantara has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third.
Man, these guys are nuts. They hit everything.
We head down to the home.
They must be the greatest team ever in the history of baseball, Bill. They hit every single pitch every time, Bill.
We're back onto the fourth. And now Anthony Volpe. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Hard hit, right side. Bush takes it to the bag. One up, one down.
She spun that curveball pretty good, Bill.
Next for Milwaukee, Aaron Zavala. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Now one missed. Popped up, and that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses.
Oh, that was so embarrassing, bro. You tried to bunt against a girl, and then you got struck out by a girl. You're such a bitch. Oh, my God, what a bitch.
Very hittable location, but she found a way to just get it by him.
DeLauder stands in now and watches strike one. To the right side, Bush. He takes it himself.
Bro, you can throw it to me once in a while, bro. I know how to catch the ball.
Bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Beacom back to work. That one in there.
You guys could get another run if you guys want, you know. Maybe one more run, or maybe if you feel like, no, if you know what, if you guys are tired, forget it. We don't need any more runs.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him.
Oh, sit down, bitch.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right
Bill,
there.
she puts her pants on just like everybody else. The only difference is after she puts her pants on, she spins curveballs.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis doubled in his first AB. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball. 1-1.
And that's in the dirt.
Looks like she's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Missed with a changeup. And now 3 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch she has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Acuna in the box again. Takes the strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him.
No! Sit down, little man. You little bitch. What a sinker up high, Bill.
And here is Nathaniel Lowe. And ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Beck makes the catch. And that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors.
All right, boys, this is the inning where we get 3 runs. I'm calling it 3 runs. It's going to be 4-2.
And the Pirates won.
I'm going to be so proud.
Top 6 up now for
I'm not proud.
Pasquantino.
You guys suck.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Just missed. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. And that skips into dirt.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place or getting into the bullpen.
Oh, you got struck out by a girl and you didn't even swing, bro. You're such a stupid bitch.
It's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next offering is downstairs. McMahon over at first with 1 away. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Up and in. Counts full. 3-2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
Oh, she throws a hook.
Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And the Pirates manager Tyler
Alexander
Alexander
that'll do
takes
it.
over on the mound.
Pretty
All right,
tight game,
boys.
so they're
I took
looking
it as
for
far as I
quality
can.
pitches out of them right
Hopefully, you
here.
can get some
Trying to do
runs.
his best to keep the score
If you
right
pin this
where it
loss on me,
is.
I'm not going to be happy, though.
Beacom got into the 6th inning and turned in an okay
Oh my
showing.
God, bro.
I really like what we saw
Dude,
from
she
her in
gets
this start, Boogs.
she gets so many
Didn't
losses
fall
off
apart
of
at the
great
seams,
pitching
and gave the
performances.
team a
It's
fighting
just
chance
it's
at the W.
disgusting.
It's a good start.
She let up 2 runs, 10 strikeouts, and she gets the loss. I mean, at some point, you just can't even worry about it anymore. Like, who cares? I'm just trying to get my stats up. If this team doesn't want to fucking get runs from me, then fuck them. I fucking help them win a World Series, bro. Alright, last game of the night. We're playing at Wrigley. This is a big game.
Jen Beacom is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what she's made of.
This is my favorite. This
It's
is
the
my favorite
Pittsburgh
place to
Pirates
pitch at.
and the
I love this
Chicago
stadium.
Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
I think I'm gonna try to get traded
Back
to the
here with my
Cubs
pal Singy.
because I love
on the
pitching
hill
here.
today, Jen Beacom. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, she's a strikeout per inning type pitcher.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more hitters striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need a runner on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout pitcher, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and she's got it.
Leody Taveras, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Matt Vierling will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is foul. Beacom, in her 5th season, 27 years old, and she was drafted in the 7th round in 2024. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Taveras aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's one away. And here's the catcher, Sung-Yun Cho. That one fouled off. Beacom, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like she's in one of those grooves.
Ball, sit down, bitch. She falls the hook. Let's fucking go.
So tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into. The contact zone. You see it out of the hand and you're telling yourself off speed, stay back, but you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Curve in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Smith. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So nothing on the scoreboard through 1. We're back on the show from Wrigley in a few. And we're back. Bottom of the 2nd. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Beacom back to work. And that one hammered. That's back.
Oh, I fucked that
And
up.
that one's gone into the bleachers. A massive home run. His 19th home run of the year, and they jump ahead in the 2nd. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Dominic Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. Next offering is in the dirt.
Three balls. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Oh,
And
what
that's
a
the first
pitch.
out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the shortstop, Maximo Acosta. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Acosta recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Next offering upstairs. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half.
That's a fucking strike, Blue. Come on, man.
The rubber. Just missed.
That's a strike, too. This is crazy. What am I supposed to do?
That's ball Ball four. Tried to
That's unbelievable, man.
Missed the spot.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. She could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Max Muncy. And that drops in for a strike. To the right side, Freeland. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. On the ground, right side, Freeland. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Stepping in, Matt Vierling. Fastball for a strike. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one clips the corner.
She might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That hits the dirt. 3-2 now. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The wind and the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Struck him out swinging.
Oh, sit down, bitch.
Well, classic.
What a curveball that was.
Change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
There's a strike.
She's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
1 and 2.
Vierling, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings.
No, sit down, bitch.
Strikeout number 1.
What a curveball
this season. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1. And here at Wrigley Field, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Swing and a foul out of play. Shaw, a former All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. And that skips into dirt. In the air, foul off first. Bush makes the grab, 1 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to third. In there safely.
Come on, bro.
Maximo Acosta, the next Cub to hit. Just missed.
Good miss with that changeup away. She needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there.
fucking bullshit.
Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. Home run number 5 on the season.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
It's 3-0.
That's fucking like a way out of the zone.
Celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, George Valera. He's 0 for 1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And that's in the dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Curve in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
The other way, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
On the mound, she's got to remember her offense can score a lot. So if she can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that her club can win this ball game.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the dirt. On the ground to first. Bush steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Matt Vierling. In time to Bush, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So up next, Sung-Yun Cho. And that drops in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one. Chris, 3rd time through the order.
Sit down,
a couple of quick
punk.
outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Gorman into box again. Takes a strike. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every side of waiting
come
starts to
on, you're
get
such a
everyone's
bitch,
attention.
bro.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Genevieve Beacom won't go any
Why don't you
further.
teach your
It's a
guys how to
3-run game,
get
and we'll be
runs
back to
instead
tell you
of
about the
worrying
new
about
arm
me?
in a minute. On the mound now for the Pirates, Dane Dunning.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Beacom
We get
with some
3 runs
decent
and I
work
still get
in
the
a
loss.
shorter start.
Probably not going to go down as one of her favorite starts ever, Boog, especially with them taking the
Why?
loss
She only
in
let
the
up 2
end.
runs.
She wasn't awful, but you know she wants more from herself.
Go, dude. Bro, shut your mouth. And then next time we're gonna be playing Friday night at home. Alright. GG's, I gotta crash, I gotta work early. I'll be on tomorrow.